on News Center 1 Today. Washington is weighing in on a problem halfway around the world that could soon be at our doorstep, and how the Obama administration is handling it. Tracy Potts has the latest from Capitol Hill. Then, a showdown is just days away from the controversial Iran nuclear agreement, leaving many congressional members who are calling for a debate on the deal frustrated. And that includes our U.S. Senator from South Dakota, John Thune. And today marks National World Suicide Prevention Day, how local advocates are fighting against this preventable act. Thursday, September 10th, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. A beautiful look at the skyline there of Rapid City. I'm Anya Mueller.
And I'm Louis Storch. A beautiful start to the morning. A few more clouds overhead, but how about that sunrise right there, Anya?
It's going to be good.
Oh, man, it just gets the morning started off right, doesn't it?
You feel kind of refreshed.
You really do.
See that.
You really do. A few more clouds overhead this morning, but hey, you know what, a little bit warmer. We were outside yesterday down there at the School of Mines getting ready for the big Black Hills Brawl this Saturday. I'm excited about that.
I know.
I know.
I
never had a chance to talk to you about this
Yeah.
because we're at the School of Mines and you're a Black Hills State alum. How were you?
I was trying to represent Black Hills State. It was hard for me.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear. Have you ever been to the Black Hills Brawl?
I think I must have as a student because I went to a lot of games.
You've had to have gone
and
to
I was on the
couple.
dance team, but I don't think I knew it was called
Okay.
the Brawl.
All right,
So,
well, you know, but back here in studio this morning, glad to be here, but I'm excited for this Saturday. That'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited about that. And we have some other football kicking off later on tonight. It's just getting into the football season. It's starting to feel like fall out there, too, at these temperatures.
And I'm excited about the temperatures.
I know, there's a little bit of a nip in the air. We especially felt that yesterday morning. Got down to 46 degrees here at the Rapid City Regional Airport. So, yeah, it's starting to feel like fall out there. We warmed it up, though, nicely by the afternoon. 80 degrees was our high in Rapid City, right around average for this time of year. Sun coming up 6:25 a.m. The sun is going down at 7:12 p.m. The current temperatures, well, they're warmer this morning than what we saw yesterday. The clouds overhead didn't allow those temperatures to cool down as much. We're at 54 right now in Rapid City, 60 waking up in Sturgis, 55 in Spearfish, 57 in Belfouche, 54 in Buffalo. We are seeing some 40s out there, 48 Pine Ridge, 49 in Custer, but overall not a bad start to the morning. Cooler though. By this afternoon, we're only going to see temperatures really in the upper 60s to lower 70s, and an isolated shower or two is possible. We'll look at that here in just a little bit. As far as the radar goes, a few light rain showers, maybe a few sprinkles are scattered around the hills. A lot of these, though, are actually evaporating before it hits the ground, but we are seeing, you can see a few sprinkles hitting that windshield heading off to work and school this morning, and that's what we can expect pretty much throughout the day. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies overhead. As far as your Thursday plan, or what we're looking at, 62 by 9 a.m., 68 by noon, 71 by 3 p.m. So temperatures below average, but overall not bad at all as far as temperatures go. And then by later on this afternoon, a few rain showers are possible, could move through the Black Hills. Nothing heavy though. For the most part, we will be staying dry. Anya.
Well, topping our look at national headlines this morning, someone may be targeting drivers along Arizona freeways. Police were already investigating 9 possible freeway shootings, mainly along I-10 in Phoenix. When they got a call about this, maybe the 10th on a Wednesday, something hit the truck's back passenger window. Investigators are using the term projectiles instead of bullets. The driver of the truck says police told him a BB did the damage. No one was hurt. If connected, it would be the 10th time in 12 days that a projectile has struck a vehicle on I-10. And a former police officer in South Carolina heads to court later today. Michael Slager, a former police officer in South Carolina, was indicted on a murder charge earlier this year for the shooting death of an unarmed man. During a traffic stop, the driver, Walter Scott, ran from the scene. Slager gave chase and was caught on cell phone video firing shots at Scott's back as he ran away. This afternoon, a judge is expected to decide if he will set a bond for Slager. And finally, 7 months ago, the shooting of Antonio Zambrano Montez in Pasco, Washington, sparked protests and prompted questions about police use of deadly force. On Wednesday, prosecutors decided the 3 officers that shot him did not break the law. John Langenler has more on how people are reacting to that decision.
Few dispute what happened that day in February on a street corner in Pasco. Antonio Zambrano Montez heaving rocks around at traffic and police. It led to this. 3 officers fired 17 shots at Zambrano Montes, killing him.
I think you're missing the point.
7 months later, Franklin County Prosecutor Sean Sant led a feisty press conference and announced the 3 officers involved would not face criminal charges.
The question is, and the legal standard that we have to apply is what's going on with that entirety of the situation. This was a 6-minute event from the time Officer Alanis arrived to where the final shots were fired. We have to evaluate under the totality of circumstances, is it reasonable?
I sharply disagree with him.
Attorney Charles Herman represents the Zambrano Montes family and thinks the officers should have been charged, but not with what you'd think.
I think it is a reasonably close question whether these officers should have been charged with some form of homicide.
Herman says the issue in this case isn't the facts, it's the judgment of the officers that's called into question, and that is a civil rights matter.
When you look at the civil case and what's required for proof and what you actually have to prove in the civil case, I think it's quite clear that these police are liable.
Herman plans to file a civil lawsuit soon. A separate lawsuit filed on behalf of Zambrano Montes's widow has already been filed, and federal and state authorities are conducting their own reviews of the case. And still to come, 2 key issues are looming large in Washington. Tracy Potts will have details about the U.S. response to the refugee crisis. Then a look at the upcoming congressional showdown over the Iran nuclear deal. Both sides weigh in. You're watching News Center 1 Today, and we'll be right back.
Miranda Lambert on tour, hotter than ever. Roadside bars and pink guitars. Saturday, September 26th, Rushmore Plaza Civic Center. The record-breaking award winner, bringing the party. Starring Miranda Lambert. Special guest, Ray Lynn, plus Claire Dunn and Courtney Cole. Tickets are on sale right now. At the box office, the Silverado, 1-800-GOT-MINE and GotMine.com.
This homecoming, our Warriors take on the Lee Deadwood Gold Diggers. Join the following businesses in showing your team spirit.
Good luck, Warriors, from Cradaville's True Value.
Bear down and get the win, Warriors, from Bearford.
The general store says go for the gold, boys.
Good luck, Warriors, from Crossroads Inn.
Show your team spirit and cheer on your Warriors at homecoming, September 11th at 6:30.
And a good Thursday morning, everyone. Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Seeing mostly 50s around the northern Midwest here this morning. 55 in Rapid City, 54 in Denver, 62 in Omaha. As we head north, though, that's where we're seeing the 40s. Now, pushing this later on into the afternoon, we're going to see temperatures below normal. Usually, our temperatures should be around 79 to 80 degrees. We're only going to be about 70 by 3:30 p.m. in Rapid City, 73 in Billings, 62 in Fargo. So some cooler temperatures, and then pushing into tomorrow, we're going to see these temperatures pretty much stick around. We stop this Friday at 2 p.m., only 67 in Rapid City. So we are seeing some cooler air. It's pretty nice. It's not too bad, though. 60s and 70s, can't really argue with that. So as far as the 5-day temperature trend goes, well, this is what we're looking at. 72 for a high today, 71 on Friday. Then we're going to see a warm-up by the weekend. How about 80 on Saturday? 89 on Sunday. So we're going to be getting these temperatures close to 90 on Sunday. It's going to still feel like summer. We still have just under 2 weeks of summer left before fall hits. So, maybe head off to the lake or something here on Sunday. And then as we move into Monday, we'll see these temperatures drop once again right to around average. Now, these cooler temperatures that we're seeing, well, that's because of this cold front. So we're seeing this cold front just on our doorstep this morning. That's going to push through. As that pushes through by this afternoon, like I mentioned, a few more rain showers are possible. Clouds overhead, but for the most part, we will be staying dry. However, right behind that, high pressure is going to settle in, clearing out the sky. So expect plenty of sunshine starting on Friday and over the weekends. Any weekend plans are going to be fantastic. We're going to be looking at beautiful temperatures, no rain in sight thanks to this high pressure, which is really going to stay intact. We see high pressure just off to the east and off to the west, clearing out the skies for the weekend and starting into next week. Cooler temperatures, though, for today. Like I said, 72 will be our high in Rapid City, 64 in Custer, 66 in Spearfish. Mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies. An isolated rain shower or two is possible. Winds out of the north anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Anya.
Well, Washington is weighing in on a problem halfway around the world that could soon be at our doorstep. Millions of refugees fleeing Syria have become too much for Europe to bear, and the Obama administration is looking at bringing some of them here. Tracy Potts has the latest from Capitol Hill. Tracy, good morning.
Anya, we don't know when, we don't know how many, but the U.S. is looking into this. It's a crisis that could soon reach our borders. They're fleeing Syria in droves, 4 million so far, plus another 7 million displaced inside that country. Europe can't handle them all.
How can President Obama say it is our moral obligation to do what we can to prevent the worst atrocities in our world, but refuses to do anything?
Lawmakers aren't sure what to do.
What our role is in trying to help resolve it, frankly, is unclear to me at this moment.
The Obama administration is looking at bringing some refugees here.
We are committed to increasing the number of refugees that we take, and we are looking hard at the number that we can specifically manage.
But there are security concerns.
I don't obviously put it past the likes of ISIL to infiltrate operatives among these refugees.
But the real solution may be political, stopping the conflict.
To bring about a peaceful solution to the war, because that's what's driving these refugees to flee.
Right now, there's no timetable on a decision from the U.S. From Washington, Tracy Potts, News Center 1 Today. Anya.
Thank you, Tracy. And also in the national spotlight this morning, a showdown is just days away over the controversial Iran nuclear agreement. And presidential candidates are speaking up about the issue that is sure to play a role in who wins the White House. The nuclear deal means international teams will be allowed to inspect Iran's nuclear facilities in exchange for the U.S. lifting harsh economic sanctions on the country. Republican Senator Ted Cruz inviting rival Donald Trump to a Capitol rally Wednesday against the deal. Across town was Hillary Clinton, who supports the agreement but warns that Iran will test the next U.S. president. The Iran deal is disapproved by a majority in the House and the Senate, but a vote of disapproval is being blocked by Democrats. That leaves many congressional members who are calling for a debate on the deal frustrated, and that includes our U.S. Senator from South Dakota, John Thune.
I think it needs to be rejected and that we need to go back to the drawing board and actually work on a deal that does prevent Iran from acquiring a nuclear capability, that does address their terrorist behavior in the region, that doesn't contain a lot of side deals that are negotiated in secret, and has an inspection regime that actually does allow anytime, anywhere access to these Iranian facilities to ensure that they are in fact complying with the agreement. That's what should be in this agreement. That's what's not in this agreement. And for that reason, I'm going to be voting against it.
Although Congress may not be able to stop the Iran deal, the next president could back the U.S. out of any agreement. And just ahead on News Center 1 Today, a look at local headlines, including reaction to a proposed property tax increase in Rapid City. We'll have the details next. Stay with us.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 courses for only $1.29 each. And dessert too. Arby's, we have the meats.
On September 28th, Rushmore Honda is closing their doors and moving to our new location. We'd rather sell our inventory than move it. You'll save big on over 110 used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports, and domestics, including 35 Honda certified pre-owned. Buy a 2010 Dodge Journey SXT all-wheel drive, $10,995. An 09 Toyota Yaris, $59,995. Or an 11 Chevy Impala LS, $10,995. Shop early for best selection. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda. Still open at 123 Omaha and online at rushmorehonda.com.
Saturday, September 12th at O'Hara Stadium. Don't miss the Black Hills Brawl, battle for the Homestake Trophy, presented by Nucor. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. as South Dakota Mines plays host to Black Hills State in the 130th meeting of this historic rivalry. Discounted advance tickets are available right now by calling the Hard Rocker ticket office at 394-2351. It's the Division II National Game of the Week, Saturday, September 12th at 6 p.m. at O'Hara Stadium as the Hard Rockers take on the Yellow Jackets.
What's your home's greatest threat? Is it fire, storms, theft? Maybe it's your insurance, because the wrong coverage can be a disaster too. AAA can help, with home insurance as reliable as everything we do. With agents who help you get the right coverage. And with multi-policy savings when you combine your home and auto insurance with us. AAA, great insurance, great savings, and everything you trust about AAA.
We know you have a lot to do before you get out the door. That's why News Center 1 Today is up early to get you the local headlines, accurate weather forecast, and a little extra to make sure your day starts out right. News Center 1, your one source for a great day.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And good Thursday morning. Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Heading out the door this morning, well, a light jacket, you might need it, but overall not too bad. 54 at the Rapid City Regional Airport. Mostly cloudy skies overhead. Now, the past several days we've been waking up to temperatures in the upper 40s, mid to upper 40s, and that's because we've had clear skies. The clouds overhead have kept the heat in that built up yesterday. So that's why we're seeing temperatures in the mid to upper 50s out there. Spearfish, you're looking at 55 this morning. Also mostly cloudy skies. Those winds out of the south at 9 miles per hour. As far as the radar goes, well, we're seeing a few light rain showers, a few sprinkles out there this morning. Now, a lot of this is actually evaporating before it hits the ground, but as you head out the door, you might see a few sprinkles hitting the windshield heading off to work or school. Expect this to move out as we get later on to the morning and then kick back up in the afternoon as we're going to see a cold front begin pushing in from the north. So there's that cold front right there. We can see it's kicking off a few clouds. Expect mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies as we move throughout the day. That's going to slowly move down to the south, and as we get later on this afternoon, we stop this at 3 p.m. You can see here in the green, well, yeah, an isolated rain shower or two. A light one is possible by this afternoon. You can see the cloud cover is still sticking around. We're going to clear it out, though, pushing into tonight, moving into tomorrow morning as high pressure is making its way in from the north. That's going to clear out the skies by tomorrow afternoon. We're looking at temperatures once again below normal, upper 60s to lower 70s, but plenty of sunshine. Friday's going to be an absolutely beautiful day. Saturday as well, upper 70s to lower 80s on Saturday, again as high pressure continues to dominate our weather pattern. Really not even seeing clouds showing up. So expect abundant sunshine Saturday. Sunday is going to be a warm one. We're talking about temperatures closer to 90. We'll look at that in the 7-day forecast. It's going to be a cool one, like I said today, 72 for a high in Rapid City. A few sprinkles possible like we saw this afternoon. Those winds out of the north anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, those isolated showers could stick with us early. Slow clearing, though. Later on, it is going to be a cool evening. 48 degrees will be the low in Rapid City. Winds continuing out of the northeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. We will see clearing, though, after midnight, making way for a beautiful day on your Friday. How about a high temperature of 71? A great day, mostly sunny skies overhead. It's going to be a perfect day to get out and enjoy the beautiful Black Hills. Like I said, it's starting to feel like fall. We still have just under 2 weeks of summer left, but we can definitely feel a little bit of a nip in the air starting today and moving into tomorrow. 7-day forecast is going to look like this. 71 on Friday. How about 80 on Saturday? Warming it up, though, on Sunday. 89 on Sunday. There's summer hanging on, almost 90. Could see some 90 so as we move east of the Black Hills. Then back down to around average starting on Monday. 81 Monday, 80 on Tuesday. Then 72 on Wednesday. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. Get a full-service oil change at Corey's Tire Factory for just $20. Original price, $40. This is a big savings of 50%. I need to get my oil change. Probably going to head over there today. Anya.
Better do it. And in local news this morning, some residents may be in for some sticker shock. The Rapid City Council approving a 1.5% property hike that will bring an additional $225,000 into the city's coffers. Some members arguing that the increase is needed so the city can maintain current services. Councilmember Jerry Wright says the city needs to keep up with the cost of inflation in order to keep city services running.
It's 1.5%. It's an increase, no doubt about it. But let's face it, our income is based on our tax system, and our tax system heavily relies upon property tax for things like police and fire, parks and streets and snow removal, and those are all pretty much essential services or services people want, and we need to pay for them.
But not everyone has been in agreement. Councilmember Steve Laurenti says he could not support raising taxes because there has not been a cause made to justify the increase. And the fight to save South Dakota schools continues. The Blue Ribbon Task Force held another meeting Wednesday morning. The first item on the agenda, closely examining a new report on the employment trends for teachers and administrators in public schools. The report outlines how enrollments in public schools are projected to increase by over 7,000 students in the next 5 years. That would mean that the state needs 3,000 teachers in the next 5 years in order to keep up with growth and account for retirements. State Representative and retired teacher Jacqueline Sly says that when it comes to discussing solutions to education and funding, quote, no idea is a bad idea. Sioux Falls School Superintendent Brian Maher also says that it's important to begin by admitting that our local teachers are underpaid. And finally, healthcare numbers are on the rise. Federal health leaders say that close to 19,000 South Dakota residents signed up and paid for health insurance plans under the Affordable Care Act. The federal report shows that 87.5% of those who secured plans in South Dakota qualified for a tax credit. That's higher than the national average of nearly 84%. A U.S. Supreme Court decision earlier this summer upheld insurance subsidies in all 50 states. And still to come on News Center 1 today. Today marks World Suicide Prevention Day, a time to bring awareness and education to suicide and how local organizations are helping in the efforts of prevention. That story coming up. Stay with us.
Your everyday banking should never interfere with your everyday life. Bank West puts you in control of your money, wherever you are and whenever you need it. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed.
It's Carpet One's Labor Day sale. Through Saturday, install carpet in your home and pay just $99 for installation, whether you carpet one room or a whole house. Installation is just $99. See store for details. Plus, save up to $500 off on select products, including carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl plank, and ceramic. And get no interest till 2020. Install carpet in your home and pay just $99 for installation. But hurry, the Labor Day sale ends Saturday at Carpet One, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City. Beautiful, made affordable.
This homecoming, our Wildcats take on the Red Cloud Crusaders. Join the following businesses in showing your team spirit.
The Bavarian Inn wishes our Wildcats good luck.
On the Rocks Chop House says, go Wildcats.
Drive 'em hard from Rocky Knolls Golf Course.
Western Skies Real Estate loves our Wildcats.
Show your team spirit and cheer on your Wildcats at Homecoming, September 11th at 6 p.m.
9 dead bodies by the same killer.
Multiple black trash bags washed ashore.
Ripped from the headlines, the wealthy New Yorker.
Do we have any proof, DNA, anything?
They all suspect is a serial killer.
I'm not trusting your judgment right now.
This is the one America will be talking about. Again.
I think I got something. Kill them all, whatever it takes.
The powerful 2-hour premiere of SVU, Wednesday, September 23rd on NBC.
And welcome back to News Center 1 today. Well, as we mentioned earlier this week, Governor Dennis Daugaard has proclaimed this week as Suicide Prevention Week in South Dakota, and today marks National World Suicide Prevention Day. I spoke with some local advocates who fight against this preventable act. Suicide, a cringeworthy word that nobody wants to hear, and an action that is not often addressed until it's too late. The fact is that suicide rates for youth and young adults in South Dakota is 2.5 times higher than that of the national average, so awareness and prevention is gravely needed. Advocates of suicide prevention advice is to take 5 to save a life and ask the tough questions to someone you think may be in turmoil.
Really, one of the biggest things that we teach people is how to sit and listen to somebody when they tell you that they have thoughts of suicide. We hear that. We want to go, oh my gosh, we got to fix this right now and you got to stop this. You can't tell somebody that they got to stop it. They can't. It's just like any other mental health problem.
Numerous factors play into the act of suicide, including mental health issues and addiction. But if loved ones are showing red flag signs of suicide, early action is recommended.
You can't be passive aggressive with that question, and you can't just tiptoe around it. You have to be upfront about it, because like I said, if somebody really comes up to you and says that question, you're thinking about suicide, you want to end your life, it may be the first time that anybody's ever said that to someone. That relief is there for that individual, that somebody cares enough to ask, is confident enough to ask, and again, is not asking it in a judgmental way.
There are resources in our community that offer prevention as well as support by those affected. Loss volunteers comfort those who have lost loved ones and also help with follow-up care. 5.5 years ago, Vicky became affected by suicide when her son took his own life. She takes up the opportunity now to help others.
And I know that when I went through my experience, you're pretty lost and adrift, and you can't think. You're in a very muddled state. So oftentimes when law enforcement come to a suicide scene, they can't stay there very long. And the people who are left behind are quite vulnerable and very much in need. So we're there to provide that support after law enforcement has to go. And then we provide many resources for them to reach out to.
Locally, the Front Porch Coalition is dedicated to helping those people who have tragically lost someone to suicide and working to reduce the incident of suicide within our community through education, awareness, and prevention services. Suicides are considered preventable when suicidal behaviors are detected early and individuals are referred to services and supports.
One of the main things that I learned through the Front Porch Coalition is that suicide is the #1 preventable cause of death. With a few simple tools, anyone can make a difference for someone that's struggling. It's reaching out a hand, it's holding somebody up, it's throwing them a lifeline.
And the number is there to call if you know of somebody in trouble at 1-800-273-TALK. And a Front Porch is holding a Survivors of Suicide Day this Saturday from 10 to 2 at the First Congressional UCC Church on Clark Street. Head to our Facebook page for a link on more information. You're watching News Center 1 Today, and we'll be right back.
Come to the Labor Day sale at Furniture Row and make your hard-earned dollars go further. Now's the time to enhance all your comforts of home and score some big savings on all the designs you love. Plus, get 0% interest until 2021. The Labor Day sale ends Thursday, September 17th.
As your neighborhood changes with the seasons, so do your driving needs. In a new Ford with intelligent all-wheel drive, the possibilities are endless. Suddenly, rush hour doesn't seem so bad. Getting your hands dirty is no big deal. And you get the gym all to yourself. When you have a Ford with intelligent all-wheel drive and great gas mileage, your neighborhood gets a whole lot bigger. Expand your neighborhood in a new 2016 Ford Fusion with intelligent all-wheel drive for just $199 a month. Visit your local Ford store today.
Our children are so precious. Let's keep them safe every moment.
Using safe sleep guidelines can make all the difference. Babies sleep best on their backs, in a safe crib, alone. No bumper pads, toys, pillows, or blankets whenever and wherever baby sleeps. Every sleep time counts. Learn more for baby's sake.
Get your projects done quicker with Crescent wrenches and sockets at Menards. Right now, they're all on sale. Pick up this 14-piece SAE combination wrench set or this 15-piece metric combination wrench set. Your choice, $39.99 each. Right now, all Bosch, Skill, and Dremel power tool accessories are on sale. This 10-inch saw blade features 40 carbide teeth, which last up to 60 times longer than steel blades. It delivers fast, sharp, and smooth cuts, only $9.97.
Save big money at Menards.
Make your hard-earned dollars go further at the Denver Mattress Labor Day sale. Check out the new Aspen King mattress on the Ergo 330 adjustable base and get your best night's sleep. Right now, it's just $69 a month with 0% interest until 2021. Hurry, sale ends September 17.
Coming up on News Center 1 Today. The city of Spearfish was transformed into capital for a day. More on Governor Dugard's trip to this scenic Black Hills town. Then, a selfless deed is being recognized as a young Spearfish girl setting an example for all, with the heart of giving, donating shoes to area children in need. And tonight, the NFL season kicks off right here on NBC, after an off-season filled with off-the-field controversy. More from Jay Gray this morning from Gillette Stadium. Thursday, September 10th, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today.
And good Thursday morning, everyone. A live look there of the Main Street Square where all the action is going to be happening tonight, Lewis.
That's right. I'm excited.
It is.
A lot going on this evening down there, huh?
Know. The concert featuring Girls, Guns, and Glory and Americana Hank Williams tribute band. Now, I do believe this is the last concert of the season.
I think it is. I think Hank Williams Tribute Band. Huh?
I know, right?
I like
Sounds
me
like
some
fun.
Hank.
6 to 9 p.m. tonight, and of course, it's honoring Patriots Night by having all active and retired law enforcement, firefighters, paramedics, and military personnel each receiving a ticket for a free beverage there.
Very nice. All that happening tonight down there, and what, around like 6 o'clock, 6:30, everything takes off?
Yeah. So everybody wants to know, jacket, no jacket?
Oh, okay. So I would say yes, a light jacket tonight.
Oh yeah, because it's a little cooler today.
It's going to be a little cooler, and we will be dealing with a few isolated showers. We could see a few sprinkles on you, but overall we'll be staying dry. Mostly cloudy. Just bring the jacket. We are going to see slow clearing. That's the good thing. So it should be a good night. It should be a good night. It'll start to feel like fall. What about our current temperatures, though? Out there right now, 54 in Rapid City. We're looking at 57 in Wasta, 57 at Mount Rushmore. So warmer temperatures waking up this morning than what we have seen. 49 in Custer, 48 as we head down to Pine Ridge. 57 there in Spearfish. What about your bus stop forecast? Heading out the door this morning, heading off to school, well, another light jacket will be a good idea as we're seeing a lot of 50s out there. 59 heading off to school. 71 though coming back from school, so a light jacket's a good idea. Mostly cloudy skies, and like I've been saying, you could see a sprinkle, maybe, but not too bad. What about your Thursday planner? Well, we're looking at 62 by 9 a.m., 68 by noon, 71 by 3 p.m. Those winds out of the north anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour. So those 70s, not bad tonight, heading down to Summer Nights, or heading down to Main Street Square. I don't think it's Summer Nights anymore.
It doesn't feel like it.
I think it's Autumn Nights or something like that. But either case, if you're heading down there, it should be a very pleasant evening.
All right, sounds good. And the city of Spearfish was transformed Wednesday into South Dakota's capital for a day.
That's right. Local groups, including the Spearfish Area Chamber of Commerce and Black Hill State University, welcome South Dakota Governor Dennis Dugard and his staff to the city.
Governor Dugard says the city of Spearfish has a lot going on for it right now.
Spearfish really is a combination of what people want. They want a beautiful outdoor environment. You've got that here. You want educational and cultural opportunities, and certainly Black Hill State University provides that. You want a strong and diverse economy, and Spearfish has that. It's a regional center for trade. It's got connection to the interstate. It's got a lot going for it, and you can tell as you look around, Spearfish is doing very well.
But it wasn't all business for the governor. A local eatery, Cafe 608, celebrated his visit with a sweet treat.
And we heard through the grapevine that his favorite dessert is angel food cake with strawberries and blueberries, a little red, white, and blue. So we're going to honor him and have that today and the rest of the week.
Very nice, food, fun, and the governor's stamp of approval. Spearfish certainly does have a lot going on for it, doesn't it, Anya?
Love Spearfish.
Do you see kind of like the shots of Black Hill State up there? Does it bring back memories?
It does, especially
from
during
many years ago. How many years ago?
Lewis, why do you have to bring this up? We don't.
I just think
it's unnecessary, but I do. Every time fall comes around, you know, I always think, oh, I want to go back to school. It was so much fun.
You start getting the yellow jacket sting, the yellow jacket fever going on.
I do a little bit, I have to admit.
Yeah.
Now, Cafe 608, they're great over there in Spearfish.
They are. They're good.
Yeah.
They're good. They are very good.
And you are maybe checking it out? Eh?
Yeah, I'll be checking it out. I went up there with our cameraman Dave yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday, because what we're doing, Anya, is I'm going to start to do this new segment.
Okay.
It's called Out and About with me, Louis Dortch. That's what we're going to be doing. And we're just going to kind of be heading out and about, just checking out some different things around the hills. It should be a lot of fun because, you know, I love being here in the studio, but then I love getting out. I love exploring. Yep. I love trying new things. So yesterday I went up there with our cameraman Dave, and we did some stuff around Spearfish. They have so many great things up there. I mean, you know that you can hike Crow Peak, the Animal Wildlife Sanctuary. You also have the fish hatchery.
You can't give it all away, Louis.
I know, but I'm just giving just a little bit, and that's going to premiere tomorrow. That's going to air tomorrow morning. We'll have all that, so looking forward to that.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Louis. And our man with a cam, Dave, is out and about out this morning as well. Here's a look outside as we go to break.
Hard for your money. During our Labor Day sale, enjoy the fruits of your labor with a new HD TV or appliance from Fearless Fisher TVs and Appliances and get 28 months no interest. Get an LG 42-inch LED TV for only $369, a $130 savings. Or a Samsung front-load steam washer or steam dryer, now only $699 each piece when you buy the pair, a $600 savings on the pair. Fisher's guarantees the lowest prices. Plus, through Saturday, get 28 months no interest and Labor Day sale pricing at Fearless Fisher TVs and Appliances in Fisher Home Galleries on West Main, Rapid City.
Here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors, and here's the people.
I'm Pastor David.
And I'm Pastor Becky.
We are the pastors at Calvary Lutheran. Come check us out.
And join us to love, serve, and be the people of God.
It's the first chill in the air. It's the season you wait for all year. It's Cabela's Season Countdown Sale. Save big with our one-shot deals Friday through Sunday only. Get $110 off a Cabela's half-horsepower commercial-grade grinder, $40 off a Big Game Guardian XL 2-man ladder stand, $120 off a Cajun Injector double-door smoker, and 35% off select Cabela's Camo rainwear. It's your favorite time of year, so don't miss Cabela's Season Countdown Sale. Going on now. Shop in-store or online at Cabela's.com.
Let's say you need a quick loan, but you're kind of busy. No problem. Just get out your phone, laptop, or tablet and go to speedycash.com/apply. The SpeedyCash website fits your device so you can manage your account from anywhere. And SpeedyCash.com is a state-licensed direct lender with a U.S.-based call center that can answer any of your questions. So, use your favorite device, go to speedycash.com/apply, or call from anywhere. Convenient loans for busy people like you.
Love that Speedy Cash.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Good Thursday morning, everyone. All right, let's head off to Pine Ridge. 48 degrees there in Pine Ridge. You can see sunny skies overhead. Now, we have been seeing a lot of 50s, right? We've been seeing a lot of 50s around the hills this morning, and where we've been seeing that, we've been seeing a lot of cloud cover. So like I said, the clouds are keeping the warmer air in, but as we head off to Pine Ridge, they're seeing clear skies. That's allowed them to cool off. Some of that heat has escaped from yesterday, so they are in the 40s. What about Phillip? Let's take a look at the current temperatures in Phillip. There they have some rain overhead, some cloudy skies, much warmer, 56 degrees there in Phillip. The winds are calm. We are going to see a little bit of light rain this morning, then slowly starting to taper off. We'll bring in a slight chance once again, though, by this afternoon. All that's going to be kicking up in front of this cold front moving in from the north. That's going to pass by this afternoon. We stopped this at 4:30 p.m. and there we can see a few isolated rain showers, very, very scattered, very, very isolated, but we have to put them in the forecast. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies overhead. Behind that cold front, we're going to only see temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s today. We'll start to clear it out, though, moving into Friday. Friday's shaping up to be just a great day. High pressure's moving in. That's going to clear out the skies. A few clouds in the morning, but as we get late morning, pushing into the afternoon, plenty of sunshine. Temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Just beautiful. I don't know about you, but I would say upper 60s to lower 70s. That's just about perfect. It's just about the perfect weather right there. Then Saturday, that's when we're going to begin to see a warm up. We're still seeing high pressure, so that's still going to clear out the skies. We're really not seeing any clouds overhead, but upper 70s to lower 80s on Saturday. Then we're talking about upper 80s to lower 90s on Sunday. So where's that coming from? Let's look at it right now. Cool weather for today and tomorrow. That's following the jet stream. You can see that cooler air moving in out from Canada. That's where we see the greens, the blues. That's where we have that cooler air, the warmer air located to the south. You can see this big ridge of high pressure bringing in that warmer air from the southwest. Now watch how this ridge is actually going to begin pushing its way into the Black Hills, making its way east. As we stop this on Sunday, remember I said upper 80s to lower 90s on Sunday. Well, that's where it's coming from. There's that ridge making its way, moving the warmer air into the Black Hills. That cooler air, that trough, that's continuing to make its way off to the east. Now as we continue to push it into next week though, watch how that ridge of warm air continues to move east. Another trough of cooler out of Canada begins pushing in starting on Wednesday, so we'll get those temperatures back down below normal. We're talking about upper 60s to lower 70s once again on Wednesday. We'll look at that in the 7-day forecast. For today, though, 64 in Custer, 72 in Rapid City, 66 in Spearfish, 74 in Newcastle. An isolated shower or two is possible, like I said, but for the most part, we will be staying dry with a few more clouds overhead. Tonight, a few rain showers early, then slow clearing after midnight. A cool evening, 48 degrees will be the low. Winds out of the northeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow, 71, beautiful day, mostly sunny skies, winds out of the east. A great start to the weekend. Try to get out there and enjoy these temperatures if you're able to. 7-day forecast, well, there's the warm-ups, 80 on Saturday, 89 on Sunday. Then we're back right to around average on Monday and Tuesday. A slight chance of some rain on Wednesday, and there's that cooler weather, 72 for a high on Wednesday. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. Get a full-service oil change at Corey's Tire Factory for just $20. An original price, $40. You save 50%. Anya.
A selfless deed being recognized on Wednesday, a young Spearfish girl setting an example for all. Amy Cheddar has done what many children her age would not imagine. At 5 years old, she started sacrificing birthday gifts, hosting shoe drives, and donating the shoes to Indian reservations instead. 3 years later, she was nominated for the National Good Deed Award presented by the BFW Auxiliary. The award is presented to youth individuals who demonstrate intentional selflessness and who serve as an inspirational role model for the organization.
We donated 33 boxes on a big truck, and we also take quilts, jackets, hats, gloves. We take the whole 9 yards. It makes me feel really happy that other people are getting treated the way they should be treated, like everybody else.
Amy is honored and excited to accept the award, which was presented Wednesday evening at the City Park in Spearfish. And across the nation, September is the month when agencies encourage households, businesses, and communities to prepare and plan for emergencies. This Saturday in the parking lot of Pete Lee Memorial Field, Pennington County Emergency Management, along with partnering organizations, will host Disaster Awareness and Safety Day. Starting at 11 a.m., the event will feature free food, fire trucks, and a canine unit. The National Weather Service will also be present with a tornado machine and raffle for a free weather radio.
A lot of these different agencies, there's about 30 of them that are going to be there, all play a part in helping in the community in some way. Someone can bring their family, we're going to have free hot dogs, and just it gives you the ability to walk around. There'll be little activities at different booths, just really fun, but hopefully learning that they get out of the day as well.
All of the events on September 12th are free and will run until 4 p.m. And still to come on News Center 1 today, we have more golf tips from Bob Riggio and JR at Arrowhead Country Club. But first, we look outside. We'll be right back.
Stumbling home, slowly find sleep. I will wake into the brightest morning when everyone's gone. Come say what you mean for.
Oh, hey, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
No, I'm fine, thanks.
it's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great.
Man, I gotta get one of those.
Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people.
Black Hills Insurance Agency is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Gonna wash the dust off my soul. Gonna listen to some rock and roll. No cares.
You're only young once, unless you have a Subaru.
The Subaru XV Crosstrek. Symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 34 mpg. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Stop in and see us at Courtesy Subaru or at courtesysubaru.com and check one out today.
It's Fearless Fisher's Labor Day sale. Through Saturday at all 3 Fisher stores, everything's on sale. And they're going to let you take your brand new furniture purchases home and you won't pay a penny in interest charges with 52 months no interest financing. That's right, you'll pay no interest till January 2020 on furniture purchases and 28 months financing on TVs and appliances. Keep your checks, keep your cash, and keep your credit card. Because you can buy new furniture for your home with 52 months no interest. But hurry, the Labor Day sale ends Saturday at all 3 Fisher stores on West Main and Rapid City. Fearless prices, football fields of selection.
At Consumer Credit Counseling Services, we take pride in the fact that we help people to live a better life. So many of us are playing the stress game with our debt, and slowly it will take control. Now is the time to take that control back. Consumer Credit Counseling Services offers free financial education classes, debt management programs, and free housing and counseling sessions. We are nonprofit, part of the United Way, and have been providing immediate debt relief to consumers for over 30 years. Your financially successful future starts here.
This segment brought to you by the Wig Specialists at the Main Boutique, located in Tuscany Square.
Well, golfers, we've been telling you lately how to handle those traps, but are you still stuck in the sand?
Well, if you are, we've got more tips to get you out of a tight spot. It's all about picking the ball in this edition of JR's Golf Tips.
Welcome, JR's Golf Tips. I'm Bob Riggio. With me, JR Hamblett, PGA golf professional here at Arrowhead Country Club. JR, today we're going to talk about longer bunker shots.
Right. So
and how you pick the ball off of the sand.
Right. So in the first 2 segments, we did basic bunker shot, a little longer bunker shot last time. Now we're going to talk about what you hear the commentators talk about being the most difficult shot, is that 40 to 60 yard bunker shot that you're actually picking the ball and not blasting it. So those are the 2 terms you hear used. So here I don't have my sand wedge anymore. I've got my 54 and my 48. So these are the 2 clubs that you're probably going to be hitting this shot with.
Less loft. If not
less. Yeah, if not less.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go for the gap wedge for starters, which is a 54 degree. And I've got that 40 to 60 yard range. Now I'm not going to be 30 degrees off of the target line anymore. I'm going to go ahead and square up to this shot and make sure that I don't have any tension in my forearms. And I'm going to pick this ball. I'm going to make sure I cock my wrists a little bit, keep my lower body relaxed and not tense, and just try to pick this ball right off the sand, something like that, and get that ball going a further distance. So it's a scary shot. You don't want to take too much sand, but you want to get it going at least in the neighborhood of the distance you're trying to hit it.
Would you use the same procedures if you're in a fairway bunker and you want to hit it 150 yards?
Well, then it becomes a full swing, and we're gonna touch on that in another segment.
Good.
But in this segment, it's probably the most important thing is you keep the tension out of your forearms and pick it off the sand.
Yeah, and then line up with your target.
You're going to square
come
up
off.
to the target.
Square up to the target. All right.
that.
Thanks a lot, JR. All right, join us next week on JR's Golf Tip.
And golf season might be winding down, but football season is just getting started.
That's right, and it kicks off tonight. Right here on NBC. We'll have a preview of the matchup after the break. You're watching NC1 Today. One question, are you ready for some football?
Are you ready?
I am. Woo!
Got the new TemperFlex, and it's got the spring and bounce of a traditional mattress.
You sink into it, but you can still move around.
And now that I have a TemperFlex, I can finally get a good night's sleep.
I flop down on the bed, and it's just like, oh, this is perfect.
I can sleep now through the night.
Change your sleep. Change your life. Change to Tempur-Pedic.
Better tomorrows start tonight at Denver Mattress, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer. Come in and get fitted for your new Tempur-Pedic today.
It's your opportunity for a new career. Attend the Rushmore Honda Career Fair Saturday, September 12th from 9 till noon at the Hilton Garden Inn on Mall Drive. We're growing, moving to a brand new facility, and looking for motivated people who can deliver top-notch service to our customers. We need sales associates, service, lube and auto body technicians, customer service reps, and administrative staff. To learn more, attend our career fair on Saturday from 9 till noon at the Hilton Garden Inn on Mall Drive, or apply online at rushmorehonda.com.
Each day is a race against time. The winners are the ones who find time to laugh and play and dream. They celebrate adventure, friendships, and new opportunities. Scheels can help you with fashion that's timely, whether you're far away or close to home. This is your time. This is your year. Scheels.
Dear Merry Maids, please clean the kitchen, and the cabinets, and floors, and the chairs. And I wish you could clean the dog. Colin is now feeding himself. Thanks, Megan.
Hi, Megan. No worries. We got it all cleaned up. Let's hope Colin gets past the spaghetti flinging stage soon. Till then, we've got you covered. See you next time. Merry Maids.
Welcome back to News Center 1 today. Well, the wait is just about over now.
That's right. Tonight, the NFL season kicks off right here on NBC. The Super Bowl champion New England Patriots taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers after an offseason filled with off-field controversy.
Jay Gray is outside Gillette Stadium this morning with a closer look at the start of the NFL season. Good morning, Jay.
Good morning. It is finally game day, and I'm not sure where all the rest of the fans are, but it's never too early to start the pregame tailgate. We'll have breakfast burgers and brats after an off-season that left many fans with a bad taste in their mouth.
Pass is intercepted at the goal line.
They left the field last season as champions.
There's a lot of bright sunshine right now in Foxborough and all over New England.
And tonight, the Patriots and their fans will celebrate, hanging a fourth Super Bowl banner inside Gillette Stadium.
It's going to be pandemonium. Pandemonium. It always is, but I think tomorrow is going to be a special day, start of the season.
But still not the end of controversy and court battles that have plagued the Patriots and the NFL this offseason. Deflategate and NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell's 4-game suspension of quarterback Tom Brady, followed by Brady's legal challenge and a judge throwing out the suspension.
I'll be excited to run out there Thursday night. It's obviously been a long 7 months for everybody.
The legal battle will last even longer. Goodell saying the NFL will file an appeal. And tonight, for the first time as commissioner, he will not attend the first game of the season. But more than 68,000 fans will fill this stadium. Millions more will watch on NBC, many hoping tonight's kickoff will take some of the air out of Deflategate. Renewed questions about Spygate and any other gate that doesn't lead to play on the field.
Then you start talking about football again, and that's what we need.
And it starts right here tonight. Yep, the Patriots and Steelers here tonight. Right now, beautiful morning, but expected to give way to rain, which will continue through kickoff, we're told. That is the latest here at Gillette Stadium. I'm Jay Gray. Now back to you.
Thank you, Jay. And pregame coverage starts at 5:30, and the game kicks off at 6:30 tonight, right here on News Center 1.
You can be watching, pal?
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
This guy.
Oh, yeah.
And it seems like everyone wants to weigh in on the Deflategate controversy, even Black Hills State University. Next Thursday, Chang Ki-jung, a physics professor at the State University of New York at Stony Brook, will deliver a presentation called What's Physics Got to Do with Sports?
An expert in sports physics, Jung was called several times to discuss the Deflategate controversy, and he says that many seemingly impossible plays can be explained using basic physics.
The event will be jointly sponsored by the Sanford Underground Research Facility and Black Hills State University.
That'll be interesting, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Are you? I feel like this has been going on.
You're like, I was like, that'll be interesting. You couldn't even fake it. You could be like, I guess, yeah. No, but I think that'd be pretty interesting to see. I might have to try to have
physics. What's physics got to do with it? It could be like a song, like what's love got to do with it?
Right? I like it.
You could just make it into a song. Be interesting for the physics people out there.
That would be physicking. No, that would be. Okay. That would be. I like it.
Okay.
I like it. We'll have to run that by him.
See, now I can tell you're lying.
Yeah, no, I do like it. I do like it. No, I do. Okay. So what about weather? We talked about football there. What about the weather there in Foxborough for tonight? What about your Thursday night football kickoff? This is what we got going on. Now, you heard Jay Gray say that it was clear this morning, but some rain supposed to be moving in. That's correct. Rain showers and fog, even some thunderstorms tonight, which I have to say, who doesn't enjoy that, right? We all like watching football when it's a little muddy, when it's a little messy out there. So that should make things good. I hope it doesn't affect Tom Brady too much because I do have him on my fantasy team, and also Antonio Brown, wide receiver. I have him. So we'll see how the rain plays a factor. There's a lot going on here. 65 degrees, and again, kickoff, 6:30 tonight. So Futurecast satellite radar, we stopped this at 6 p.m. Just before kickoff, you can see Foxborough there. There's the rain showers beginning to move in along that cold front. Should be an interesting and exciting game. Now, what about the forecast? What about the weather for us back here in the Black Hills? Well, let's move this forward. We'll stop at 3 p.m. this afternoon. Some cooler temperatures only in the 60s. In the higher elevations, 62 at Mount Rushmore, 59 there in Deerfield by 3 p.m., 64 at Pactola, 69 in Rapid City. A little bit warmer, but not much as we head to the north, 71 Buffalo, 68 in Bison, 68 in Lemon. Then we'll just be in the 70s out in the Prairie, 70 in Phillip, 69 Interior, 68 in Kyle. Then the lower 70s there in Edgemont, 72 Edgemont, 71 Angostura, 70 in Hot Springs. So cool today, but we are going to see a warm-up starting by the weekend. We'll take one final look at that 7-day forecast coming up just after the break. So stay with us. You're watching News Center 1 today, and we'll be right back.
Relax your mind and your body with a great night's sleep. Get a better night's sleep on a new mattress. Through Saturday, during Simply Sleep Better's Labor Day sale, when you purchase Beauty Rest or Simmons Beauty Sleep mattresses, you'll get the matching box spring free, along with bonus savings on many models for a total savings of up to $480. Purchase a new Beauty Rest or Simmons Beauty Sleep mattress and get the box spring free. Beauty Rest, living life fully charged. Plus, through Saturday, get your new mattress set with no interest till January 2020. Better prices, better advice. Simply Sleep Better.
If safety is a concern, Door Security Products can tailor solutions that will protect you and your family. We offer 24-hour monitoring, security alarm systems, home automation, video surveillance, computer repair, and many other security products. DSP, your local security alarm company. Call us today for a consultation and site survey.
Saturday, September 12th at O'Hara Stadium. Don't miss the Black Hills Brawl. Battle for the Homestake Trophy presented by Nucor. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. as South Dakota Mines plays host to Black Hills State in the 130th meeting of this historic rivalry. Discounted advance tickets are available right now by calling the Hard Rocker ticket office at 394-2351. It's the Division II National Game of the Week, Saturday, September 12th at 6 p.m. at O'Hara Stadium as the Hard Rockers take on the Yellow Jackets.
As your baby grows, there are new surprises and adventures every day. With each new milestone, remember, immunizations are safe and one of the best ways to protect against serious diseases, especially between birth and age 5.
Now that my grandson Henry has reached his first birthday and our granddaughter Stella has arrived, we're making sure that they stay on their immunization schedules.
Schedule your children's immunizations today, for baby's sake.
Good morning. Coming up on Today, we're riding along with the police as they step up their search for a possible serial sniper targeting cars along an Arizona highway. Also ahead, should seatbelts for children be required on all school buses? On a special, Rawson reports a live demonstration of just what can happen in a crash when your kids are not buckled in. Then part 2 of our exclusive conversation with Caitlyn Jenner this morning, her one moment of doubt during her transition and how she says life as a woman helps her golf game. And just take a look at the crowd outside here to see superstar Justin Bieber live in concert. We'll have that and much more ahead as we get started on a Thursday morning right here on Today.
Thank you very much, Matt. And you're a believer, right? Let's hear it. Yeah, he loves the Biebs. Too bad he lost the hairdo. That was pretty cool, I thought. All right, well, Lewis, here's one, a little bit of a challenge for you this morning. All right. A British weathercaster has gone viral after the weather presenter easily and casually pronounces the town with the longest name in Britain. It has 58 letters.
58 letters. Liam Dutton was doing the weather for NBC broadcast partner Channel 4 when he mentioned the name of the town in Wales. Check it out.
Good evening. High pressure is going to be with us for the next couple of days, so the settled weather will continue. And tomorrow, after a cloudy start, skies will brighten through the day with some sunshine. Now today we had a big contrast in temperature across the UK, just 12 degrees over coastal parts of eastern England with cloudy skies, but in the sunshine in northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyn, Gellgogera Cwndrobwll, Llantysilio Gogogoch, the temperature got to 21 Celsius, that's 70 in Fahrenheit. Now, through this evening and overnight, there will be lots of cloud across central and eastern parts of the UK. The odd spot of light rain or drizzle, but
over 2 million
nothing
hits on
significant.
Channel 4's Facebook page, and he's become an instant hero to broadcasters everywhere, including myself. What was that? It sounded like like one of those sneezes, you know, like.
What?
Yeah, I have no clue, but you go ahead and try it out. It's right there for you.
Oh my goodness! You know when you're reading the prompter, sometimes it comes across a word and your mind goes to a blank. Like, what do you say? Vegetable. It's like a chew. It sounds like you're sneezing.
It's like you're hawking a loogie or something.
Look at that!
Yikes.
Did you see that?
I did. That's scary.
What in the world?
That's scary to us.
No, that's impressive. 7-day forecast, really quick. Wow, I'm not gonna feel bad pronouncing anything anymore. 72 today, 71 tomorrow, 80 on Saturday, 89 on Sunday. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Here's a live look of Outside the End this Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see you right